Over the past few days, news, reports, rumors, they've all been flying about what exactly went down at the Oscars when Will Smith went up on stage during the live broadcast and slapped Chris Rock across the face, all for a joke he made about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair. And it's not a surprise to see that Will Smith has gone with the tried and true Hollywood tactic of playing the victim. In addition to that, the Academy came out and said the other day that they actually had asked Will Smith to leave. Well, now there's some new reports coming out that is saying the Academy is lying about the entire situation. But first, let's get to Will Smith playing the victim. Will Smith to have therapy to resolve issues from his youth, according to report. So of course, Will Smith, after his fake apology where he disabled comments on Instagram and reportedly has not even reached out personally to Chris Rock yet, he's deciding that he is going to make sure that he plays the victim the best he can. Some people speculated that, like many others in Hollywood, he would take this moment to come out as either bisexual or gay or whatever it is, come out of the closet in this moment to try to make sure not so much heat would be on him. Well, if this doesn't work, maybe expect that in a few months. After the slap heard around the world, actor Will Smith will seek out therapy to explore his unresolved childhood issues that he is, quote, battling to save his career and reputation, according to the Daily Mail. In a shocking event at the 94th Academy Awards, Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage like we've seen so many times. A source close to Mark Manson, who co-wrote Smith's 2021 memoir, Will, said the actor was, quote, deeply triggered by Chris Rock's comments about his wife's alopecia, as it took him straight back to his traumatic childhood. Friends claim Smith reacted violently after he felt like a coward for failing to intervene when he saw his father brutally beat up his mother, aged 9. This is garbage. So you're telling me that childhood memories from 45 years ago suddenly surfaced right in this moment. That's what triggered Will Smith. That's what made him do it. It's not the fact that his wife and his marriage has been very much open to the public for the past couple years and people are roasting him. People are making fun of him. That has nothing to do with it, huh? And in fact, Will Smith didn't seem to be all that bothered when Chris Rock said the joke, only when he realized how upset Jada Pinkett Smith was in that moment. There's no one that believes this. There's no one that believes this garbage. The source said Smith was horrified by the turn of events and is filled with a deep sense of shame. I don't know if that's true or not. It's tough to tell. I imagine he does feel shame, not only because all of his wife's extramarital things are coming back to the forefront, but also because so many people see him as an absolute embarrassment for what he did. But speaking of embarrassment, some people who are definitely embarrassed by this was the Academy, the Oscars themselves. After their failure to take any action, their congratulations to Will Smith, everyone standing and applauding him because Hollywood lives in a different dimension than ordinary, regular people. And after they came out and said this, during this Variety report, they specifically said one of the biggest bits of scrutiny regarding the handling of the moment was Smith not being removed from the auditorium. The Academy has offered clarification, saying Smith was asked to leave but refused. We also recognize we could have handled the situation differently. So the Academy basically said, yeah, we asked Will to leave and he said no. Well, it looks like we have different reports of that too. Reports, sources claim the Academy didn't ask Will Smith to leave. And I wanted to go over to this Breitbart article because they go very much in detail about some of this information. Well, now we're hearing from two separate sources that the Academy lied about asking Smith to leave, which is not at all surprising. The first report came from far left CNN LOL on Monday. Via Chloe Mellis, Academy leadership strongly considered removing Will Smith from the Oscars, a source close to the situation says. There were immediate discussions, but the Academy decision makers were seated in various spots around the theater and couldn't mobilize to make a decision. That's one source. Well, now another is coming out, and this is from TMZ. TMZ reports that Will Packer, the show producer, personally told Smith everyone wanted him to stay. And here are these exact reports. Of course, this is Will Parker right here, the producer, one of the producers for this. I think he was the lead producer for the Academy Awards. Will Smith was never asked to leave the Oscars after he slapped Chris Rock. In fact, the opposite is true. He was told by the producer of the show he could stay. This, according to sources with direct knowledge. We're told there was a split among officials. Some did want him booted, but others did not. There were various discussions during several commercial breaks, but they never reached a consensus. We're told Will was aware there were talks about asking him to leave the theater. During one of the breaks, we're told the Oscars producer, Will Packer, walked up and said, "We do not want you to leave." This is according to our sources. But there's so many different people out there with so many different kind of mixed messages that have different agendas at play. Here's a report from Variety about this. Show producer Will Packer was the key to Smith remaining in his seat. In the 30 minutes following Smith's attack on Rock, before the award was presented for Best Actor, Packer walked out into the orchestra and conferred with Smith, according to 2 witnesses. Packer said he and the production officially wanted Smith to stay for the remainder of the show, but another source close to Packer denied that the producer urged Smith to remain. So now you have all sorts of speculation about this. And even Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi Goldberg says the reason this happened, the reason the Academy couldn't make a decision was because they were afraid they'd have to explain why they escorted a black man out. And you know what? They're probably not wrong about that. They didn't want to explain to the public, to have all the backlash about escorting a black man from the building, which is one of the things that probably led to them not doing anything. This is pathetic behavior. The Academy has been completely and absolutely embarrassed. Will Smith has been completely and absolutely embarrassed. Going so far as to say, to go out and leak that I'm gonna go seek therapy to resolve my childhood issues, to try to pass all of the blame for this. Will Smith is in his 50s and now he's bringing it up that this moment right here, this must have been the first time that anyone made a joke about his wife. Maybe the first time anyone made a joke about any woman in his presence for him to have a reaction like this. Will Smith is a bitch. And he acted like a bitch at the Oscars, and that was on display for the entire world to see. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.